my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. You're on S3, and over the course of the week, we've been unpacking the difference between when it comes to Woolies milk and the process they have in place to produce the rBST, Hormone Free Milk. Chef Clem is here to tell us a bit more about how this recent visit to the RFG Ayrshire stud farm and make a mouth-watering Leches Cake is how it is going. Beautiful stuff, though. First of all, morning.
Good morning.
Morning. You look so sprightly and just like, you know, so much. There's so much to you. I don't know, you're glowing. It's beautiful. So here's the thing. You had a visit. Tell me about what you saw.
Oh, my goodness. Like, you hear about dairy farms.
Yeah.
And then you're someone that works with dairy all day long, every day.
Yes.
And when you bridge that gap and you actually get to the dairy farm, you spend the day there seeing how the cows are treated, the processes, how much is involved with just getting 1 liter of milk. It was absolutely amazing. I've got a whole new appreciation for milk.
This is great. And I mean, obviously, milk is a huge part of your life.
Yes,
so
it is.
this is why it's interesting.
It is,
Tell me about the differences that you found when you went to go visit, like between sort of the normal milk that you've seen versus this amazing Woolies milk. What are some of the things that stood out for you?
The systems that are in place are absolutely amazing. And the fact that every step of the way, there's protocols and there's these elements in there that they can monitor absolutely everything.
Yes.
I did not know it was that high tech. Milk. It's like, it looked like NASA, but like with the slash farm. It was so beautiful. Another thing is where the milk is actually, where the cows are milked and where it gets bottled. It's across the road.
What?
Whereas a lot of times the cows are milked and it drives next day maybe even.
Yeah, through 2 toll gates and then you have to go,
Exactly, it's right across the road. And that's what I love about it. Everything's done here. And the best thing is it's always local, never imported. And the fact that they're supporting the farmers and the farmers are with them on producing rBST, hormone-free milk, phenomenal.
I love it.
We're talking
rBST,
about milk.
rBST sounds like one of those sort of shorthand SMS things for they are best. rBST.
There we go.
They are best.
Yeah.
Woolies the milk. It's definitely. So clearly they are utterly amazing. Now I feel like at Leche, which is pretty much 3 milks, we can do this together. Hey,
we can.
Leche, which is important though. So naturally, I'm looking at all the stuff. I'm saying like, oh my word, this is fantastic. This is amazing. So take me through what the process is.
Let's do a little swappy first. I'm going to put you on this end.
Thank you. Substitution.
Right, so I'm going to ask you to work on the milk soaking liquid, okay? Here's where we're coming into the 3 milks. We've got evaporated milk, okay?
I love evaporated milk.
Childhood
evaporated milk was a staple for dessert.
I mean, the fact that we're now finding out that it's like a little miracle ingredient. You can use it in savory foods, in desserts. Evaporated milk is the way. We've got condensed milk.
Okay.
And we've got cream. There's our 3 leches.
Love it.
1, 2, and 3.
So 1,
3 milks.
2, 3.
I'm gonna keep this aside. I'm gonna give you this one.
Okay.
All you're gonna do is you can combine into your big bowl, your 3 milks that you've got, give it a little whisk. That's gonna be the liquid that we soak the cake in at the end. So I'm going to start off with the cake batter, which is eggs, sugar. We know the creaming method. We know how to do it. And we're going to give that a little... We're going to cream the eggs and the sugar until the mixture becomes pale and fluffy and light.
Lovely.
To that, we're going to add some vanilla and more milk. If you could pass me a 2 liter.
2 liter. I've got you covered. It's a 1. Let's go for a 2. Let's go. There we go.
There we go. There we go. So once it's pale and fluffy, a little further than what I've done now, remember, just follow the recipe, get your vanilla in there. And vanilla's great because essentially a lot of your flavor is going to actually come from the milk.
Nice.
So a little bit of vanilla just to make it a little more decadent, a little more sweet. You're doing the things, There we go.
Okay. Leche is all together.
Cool. What I'm going to need now is my dry ingredients, which is flour.
Right. Oh, look at you multitasking there.
Who said?
Hey,
Who said? There we go. A little baking powder. And that's going to give the lift that we need in the cake.
This is great.
I'm going to ask you if you can give it a little spoon, give it a little mix for me.
Right, I don't mind. You know what? When you ask me to spoon, Clem,
Okay.
I will spoon.
Sometimes being the little spoon is actually what you need in life.
That's it. I'm the little spoon today.
There we go.
You can see.
In we go with our dry ingredients.
It's already looking so good, and it's light because, you know, you're processing air into that.
Yeah.
And that's why it's becoming a light batter.
And we're gonna,
it's beautiful.
And we're going to try and keep that lightness. So what we did was we separated the eggs. Those were just egg yolks that we got added to the sugar. in we're gonna go with our egg whites. This is just folding, okay?
Okay.
While we're busy folding, let me just show you the rBST Hormone Free logo. You can actually see it on all of our milk.
Our best.
They
are
best.
the best.
There we go. So that's exactly where you see it, and you'll see that on all of our milk. Here we go. You ready? This is the part where I get impatient because I want to fold everything all at once.
But you have to, it's a slow process.
It's a slow process.
That's it. And the thing is, you've just worked so hard to get all of that aeration in. The folding, it helps maintain aeration. What does aeration do? When it eventually hits heat, it expands, the open spaces become more open, and you get a lighter and fluffier type of result. It's important, right?
That's what you want with this cake, because you are going to turn this cake from light and fluffy into dense, decadent, and amazing. That's because once you've added all this in here, you pop it into the oven, and what you do is you're going to slowly fold until you see no little tiny white clouds anymore, okay?
Honestly, you have the patience of a parent right now. It's so interesting.
Can I tell them? But do they know? Do they know?
No, I'm just saying that. I just said, but that's what
I
you're
am
talking about.
practicing
Yes.
my dad skills
That's
as a parent.
That's it. That's all you're doing.
Because yes, Meg and I,
What are you doing?
we did a thing. And now we're having a baby in December.
I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know if there were other plans, producers. I'm so sorry. I got super excited.
No, I'm also too excited.
I got so excited because like when I heard about this is why did you not hear me a little earlier saying milk's gonna be a big part of your life,
Milk's
Clem?
going to be a big part. Can you next year, South Africa? The content is changing.
It's gonna be yours.
It's going to be baby food Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on the show. So if you're ready for that, you've got to the right place. Okay.
Also, how to cook when you have a baby in your hands. So like
How
this
to
is how you
cook.
whisk.
Do you want to
This is
see
how you
that?
whisk here. Just like that. You see, then you shh.
Okay.
Yes,
We're gonna do a baby culinary hotline.
That's
where every chef in the kitchen has to have a toy baby.
Yes.
And we're gonna cook, and we're gonna do the things. Okay, but that's later.
It's gonna be the best.
It's gonna be.
I'm so sorry. I know you wanted it to be a big surprise.
I couldn't keep it
but
in.
I couldn't keep it in.
in.
I'm so proud, and like honestly, you're going to be the most amazing parent. And I know we're making Leches Cake, and we're supposed to be focusing on this, but I'm going to milk this moment for all it's worth. You are going to be an incredible dad, and you know what? You're a lovely lady, an incredible mom. I think this life you're going to bring into the world. They are the luckiest child in the world because they have such dynamic parents. You know, and you guys can cook, and you guys can decorate, and you guys can do everything. I'm so proud of you.
My heart is just like, thank you, God. My heart.
But of course, we're really taking name suggestions as well.
Yes.
We're going with Carl Jr. or
Carly.
Carl with a K.
Carly, Carl.
Yeah.
Who does?
There's so many
Carlson, Carla. We have options. Okay.
Carlito. Yes, sorry.
Carlito.
Yes,
Okay.
let's focus.
Okay.
Yes.
This goes into the oven.
Right.
As soon as it comes out the oven, it's going to be really hot. Now's when you got to get to work. You can either poke holes in it.
It's kind of like having a button oven.
Yeah, you know, it's just things that things we bring in the ovens. There we go.
Okay.
So, this mixture that you've beautifully made for us goes over the hot cake. You could poke holes in it to be like really sure it's going to get in there. I just let it soak. And let it soak for overnight even. Then what you do is you take your sweetened cream and then you layer that. Let's just do that.
Why don't you let's just do it. We've got a little bit of time, so let's just go for it and just make this baby.
There we go.
Right.
So you can see it's had a bit of a soak.
Yes.
You can imagine like you just want to keep on pouring until it can't take any more. Okay. That's the idea. So then fully saturated in that mixture.
All right.
You'll see that it'll soak through completely. Hit it with another little bit of cream.
That's almost like the seal the deal, isn't it?
It absolutely is. And you don't know what's laying underneath. And then you slice into it, and there's this beautiful, dense, creamy, and rich dessert. It is absolutely amazing.
This is really good. And also, whoever made that cream, it's worked to perfection.
There we go. It was Courtney. Courtney.
She's such a talent, eh?
There we go.
Sure.
So obviously do a better even spread of the cream.
That's great.
And then slice it up, serve it up. And you know what the best thing to serve with this, even though there's like a ton of milk in there already?
Milk.
Is a glass of milk. It cuts to the richness of this dessert. It is delicious.
Cuatro leche.
Cuatro leche.
That's it. Wow.
Wow.
How are you feeling after making this lovely creation?
Stoked.
Yes.
Excited.
Are
Happy.
you excited, really?
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to move you on this side. Let's rotate for a second here while I have this tres leche over here. Now, I hope that this particular recipe, I mean, it must have inspired you. Please find it on taste.co.za. by the way, go to Taste. If you are pregnant with ideas, it's the best place to go in order for you to get the recipes you need. So shop locally produced rBST hormone-free milk, from fresh to boxed long-life cow's milk at Woolworths, plus buy a box of 6 by 1 litre long-life milk for only $91.99 and save 18 Rand. This offer is only available in store, so go in and do enjoy and get your bun in the oven. Leche.
Only rBST hormone free, tested and audited so you know what's in your milk. Only local, never imported. The only milk to choose. Only 91.99 Rand per pack.